just heading to work now. Had a great job with Yktr FC last night. Obviously the ideal or the dream scenario is 100% sell through in minutes, if not that in an hour. We roughly hit about 60%, 70% within an hour. So lets us know, and the market doesn't lie, customers don't lie, that it was a success. So really grateful for Artie letting us represent him. I remember when he first reached out and he's like, bro, can I be a part of Yktr? I was a little bit rattled, because in my mind I saw Artie as like Adidas, All Black. Obviously he's signed with Asics now, but I just saw him like as like a superstar athlete, and it's probably a little bit of imposter syndrome, but he believed in us and trusted us to bring his vision to life. And probably being a smaller brand, we're a lot more flexible in what we can do. And if you ever watch that Nike movie where like Nike were the smaller brand, Adidas were the big brand, but they trusted, or they put all their eggs into the basket with someone like Michael Jordan, and he got a percentage of the revenue of everything that was sold underneath his name. It changed the whole landscape of how sports is done and how apparel done, and he grew that brand himself. So I think with us being a smaller brand, we could be a lot more flexible, a lot more accommodating. We could cover all the bases of him through streetwear, through activewear, and through fun stuff like that, like Yktr FC. It was fun putting that together. It was a lot of, I'm not too sure if everyone likes that type of like marketing where like we built honeycomb into the pattern based off the beehive, black and yellow for Wellington, obviously kind of a bee mascot, having a motto, bring the sting, like all that random shit like that for a club that doesn't even exist. But I really enjoy that process. I kind of nerd out on that process and nerd out on fonts and logos, and yeah, I just think that stuff's really fun. I know not everyone's into it, but it was really cool to sort of put that concept and idea together. So thanks to everyone who copped last night, really appreciate it. Friday today, we'll start getting Corey in a bit more content pretty soon. Obviously we got a bit of a workout thing that we're doing at the moment, and we just want to do workouts and film it and talk shit. I think people enjoy that style of content, but also around the office too, with designs and sort of moving forward. Hard part about designs is, and say like Corey coming into it now, we probably won't see the benefit of his designs till 3-4 months now, or his eye through design 3-4 months from now. So one thing that has happened, I've sort of just come to realization this week, is we don't really have great systems at Yktr. Like, I haven't built great systems, and you know a great system because if you remove yourself from the business can still operate and still make money. I think if I remove myself from the business right now, like the ways our days flow, the ways our months and quarters and years flow, it wouldn't really work really well. And with him coming into it, I've had to relearn and reteach everything. And there's this thing on, I was seeing this graph the other day where, like, if you listen to something, your memory retention is 10%. If you read about it, it's 20%. And then I think if the basic one is if you're able to teach a concept or a philosophy or a lesson, your memory retention for that is roughly about 90%. So it's made me sort of take a step back and take a step up, and then look down on your business and go, all right, this system isn't working because I can't explain it in a simple term. And there's always that, there's that great saying that, like, if you can't explain it to an 8-year-old, you don't understand, or you don't know what you're talking about. So I've had to sort of slow down, take a step back, spend a lot of time outside of work hours just putting together like systems that are really going to work and that are really basic, you know what I mean? If there should be, systems should be able to, like, should be so easy that if someone new walked into the office today, they could sort of plug in straight away, and within the week they'll understand how we work and what our values are and what we do. And we just didn't really have that over the past even couple years. Like, even when all the boys were in the office, we just grew so quick and we had so many staff, and I didn't really understand that, and everything was moving so quick and frantic, and I was just trying to keep my head above water, and you were sort of under stress, and there were so many personal things happening for those boys. It didn't really work. So when all the boys left and it was just me and Natasha, it was so much easier because I could just rely on myself. Like, there was, like, no one's gonna let me, like, I'm not gonna let myself down, you know what I'm saying? So, but in doing that, all the systems are just in my head. I just do things a certain way, and automatically I can do it and we can get results. Now a new person comes into the fold, and Corey, he doesn't understand the systems, but he's asking me, and I'm just saying, like what I think, you know what I mean? It should be down there on paper, it should be documented, and then after that it should be followed, redefined, hopefully gets better, and then that's the sign of a great system. If you remove yourself, the machine keeps rolling. So that's kind of the big lesson I've learned from myself today, this week. That's sort of my realization this week. But yeah, what else is happening? Nah, it's chill. We're getting ready for the new year. We'll start to travel again. Myself and Corey, I think our first trip will be Seoul, Japan. Maybe late Jan, early Feb, if we can get going. Signed a new deal, about to sign a new deal with Ebbs and Flows, Sporting News Australia. It's a rugby league podcast I do. They've been awesome to work with. So we had a meeting the other day and sort of just started crossing T's and dotting I's. One of the questions he asked was, would you be able to interview someone over in Vegas? I'm like, yeah, I can try and figure something out. So potentially be in Vegas too. But it's good. Life's good. I feel like a lot of good opportunities are starting to come your way. And I said this in our broadcast channel one time. You know when you're in a car and you're going off your lane and your car just sort of pulls you back into line, like it just sort of like things over like that. I think it's just a little great metaphor for life. Sometimes you're going down the wrong path or heading towards the wrong lane and something happens and a mistake happens or something eventful happens that's perceived to be negative at the time or gives you like a bit of a shock, but all it is the universe just bumping you back into line. So pumped for Ebbs and Flows. Probably the lesson I've learned from this, and I know there's a lot of lessons in there, is sometimes it's easier to go with the flow and jump in a current that's already working. So Sporting News Australia, they're part of a massive global company. They're backed by money in Hong Kong, Japan, I think New York, Vegas as well. So they've got contacts in all around the world. And sometimes it's easier just to plug into a system than something like what I used to try and do, is to try and build everything myself because I didn't trust other people, you know what I mean? I was like, I'll build the network, or I'll build the social media platform, or I'll build the new wave of sports media. And if you do that one, you just inherit those types of problems, you know. There's that great saying, like, if you want to play in the rain, you got to deal with the mud. And if you're trying to build things and take on industries that are worth billions of dollars or companies that are worth millions and millions of dollars, you're sort of like pissing upstream, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's cool to find a company that aligns with your values and just jump in with them and flow with them. And in terms of like revenue, I'll make way more money just doing Ebbs and Flows than I ever did trying to start YKTR Sports and have Grouse and a few Reds and all the boys within, because that way you're paying for everything. You're paying for the startup, you're paying for the lessons, you're paying for the growth, and then over time, after a couple of years, you may get the upside of that. But what actually happened to me is, like, we built all the profiles up and a big company just comes along and takes them, and that just happens, you know what I mean? That's just, people get headhunted all the time. It happens in sports, it happens in business. But I was the one left there going, oh shit, fuck, where is everyone? But sometimes it's better to just go off the flow and make sure your values align with companies too. One of my big ones is, like, I never want to like throw the boys under the bus, and I'm very player orientated, you know what I mean? Like, I always take the player side, and that's just through bias because there's enough dudes trying to beat them down there, and that was kind of one of my values I had when I went into that. Like, I'm not afraid to ask questions, and I don't always think the players are right, but I think, especially in rugby league, they've got enough guys beating them up through media and content that, like, you know what I mean? They don't need another guy trying to do that. I'm trying to help them.
Oh, what's up, guys? Look, we've got a massive giveaway. We've got $3,000 worth of clothes that you can win in a $1 raffle. You spend anything over $10, you're gonna get a gift card. And if you buy a $50 gift card, you're gonna get 100 entries into this bad boy. There's 3K worth of stock here. There's some fire, there's some samples, there's some one-off stuff. You know, look at all this stuff coming here. Look, get in here, look. Look at all this. If you buy a $50 gift card, you get 100 entries into this. Christmas is around the corner. Look at me, handouts. You can be the favourite cousin, uncle, auntie, mother, whatever, whoever. Look at all this for days. All right, so $1 raffle, 3K worth of stuff. You get a $10 gift, you get a $50 gift card, 100 entries into this bad boy. Again, look at this shit.
At least.
Also doing some hats at the moment. Just sampling some hats here. YKTR towing, feeling towy. Some of these hats. Let us know what some of your favourites are, what you reckon down in the comments down below. Have a look. Little nylon hats. Little summer vibes here. So yeah, massive raffle, massive giveaway. 3K's worth of stuff. And let me get back to work. Oh shit. Hey, who did this? Who set me up? Who set me up, man? Shit. Oh yeah, grouse.
Oh, that was fast.
That was already made, they just had to build in the print for it.
Didn't you make it short? Oh.
Yeah, it's not as like long.
Is it that?
Hang on. I asked them to switch the fabric up on the inside. Oh no, I don't think I picked one. We just kept it plain for now.
And you can just adjust it there, eh?
What, lengthwise?
Yeah. Yeah, you can just go there, eh? Oh.
That's the bag. Perfect day.
You want some, Baba?
Huh?
Want some, Baba? Got what you want? Yeah, that's nice, that. Is this like a work bag or just like a...
Just a bag, yeah. It could be gym. It's like unisex as well. Bro, that's sick. You get mud. Recut, resize.
What's this one?
What's your mic? Oh.
Late.
That's perfect, eh?
Is that chopped?
Yeah, we resized it.
Resized it. It's perfect. Yeah, you don't want it any shorter. These are nice, these.
Twisted cotton.
Twisted cotton.
Yeah, we haven't dropped that twisted cotton fabric in a while. Here's the alt colour that you picked.
Nice little... Fuck, got the skin glowing, the oil on. 10 in these.
Yeah, garment dyed quarter zip. Feel better?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you change anything there?
Nah. Remember we just got the cut front part of it?
Oh, the wash bit?
Yeah. Feels good. Love this fabric. These are beautiful photos.
What's that one?
Febby.
The fleece is bad in winter, but these would be more appropriate for...
Very good sample day.